be brave. This is a lesson not only for in the kitchen, a lesson for life. Don't be afraid to fail. You don't need this big chopping knife in order to learn this lesson. Don't be afraid to fail. It's one of the great things that has to happen to anybody mastering a skill. And if you go out there and you are just worried about messing up the perfect Victoria sponge or making an overcooked beef Wellington, you will not succeed. And the greatest people out there have all made mistakes. So don't let that hold you back, and find people that love you, that will support you, and that will eat your crappy food anyway. And if they don't, bin them. Try new things. Another lesson that doesn't only apply in the kitchen. I think for people out there looking to learn new things, it's important to try new things, and that goes for ingredients as well as cooking techniques. So don't be afraid, try things you've never tried before, because that is exactly where you'll learn the most. Venture out into the unknown and become a better chef. My next advice would be to get familiar with the 5 main flavor profiles we as humans experience. We've got acidity, think vinegar, lemon juice; sweetness, think sugar, honey; saltiness, obviously salt; soy, anchovies, anything that has a very strong salty flavor. We've got our bitterness over here, and then at the far end we've got our mysterious Japanese friend called umami. If you understand these 5 flavor profiles and how you can use them in a dish to elevate it, you are playing on the next level. The next thing you should internalize is the concept of flavor layering or flavor building. Flavor building basically just means that at every angle, at every corner, there is an opportunity for you to think, can I add more flavor to this dish? And I don't mean throwing in a bit of ketchup or just a scoop more salt. I'm talking about certain cooking techniques that help you elevate the flavor of a dish. Caramelization, the Maillard effect, fermentation, curing. There are many different techniques that you can use as a cook to elevate your dish. So next time when you're making some meatballs, think, should I maybe caramelize these onions before I add them to the mix? Or when you're making a stew, should I brown this meat before I put it inside? All of those things are going to make a difference, and if you get that mentality going, you are going to be able to create much more deeper flavors and an overall better experience of your dish. Taste as you go, that's how you know, and that is a tip and trick that every professional chef really is, it's drilled into them. Always taste your food, guys. Never serve something that you haven't tasted at least 2 or 3 times during the making process. And that brings me to my final advice to you guys. Don't forget about presentation. You can elevate any dish with a few simple tips and tricks out there, but make sure that when you serve something, it looks appetizing. People eat with their eyes as well as with their mouth, and anything that looks like they might assume it tastes like and they might be wrong, but they will be less willing to try. PS, subscribing, very much appreciated.